All right, welcome back, my dear students. So it's time for us to start doing a little bit more, more coding with PHP. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun in this lecture. So let's go to admin and check out our slides page here. All right, so we know that we want our big image here, our current slide right here. All right, so for example, let's go to our slides.php. I'm just gonna put that here. I'm gonna just actually take all this off. So our slice.php has this call-s8. This is from Bootstrap, and it just means that it has 8 columns, right, across. All right. Remember that Bootstrap is a 12 grid column system. So we need 4 more, and I think we already have it here. Well, actually 8 and 4 is 12, and we got 3 here. So we need to make it 4. But anyway, let's just leave it like that. Let me just show you real quick. If we make an image here, right? I don't have a placeholder there, but let's just create one here. Placehold dot it, and let's just make this 800 by 300, for example. Save, come back here and save. We can see that we have this big image. This is what we want right here, but we need to display this dynamically. All right. So I'm just gonna leave that here because I think the first step right now is to try to get data inside our table. All right, we have no way of doing that. Instead of us going and manually adding stuff in there, why don't we just create a function and do that, so that way we can start doing other things with it, right? Instead of wasting time going to PHP my admin. So let's go to functions.php, and I think we have a function set up somewhere here. Add slides. All right, let's use this. So let's go ahead and create, and I think we have something already that we could. Let's just create it from scratch. Why not? Let's just start writing some code. So if it's set, and we'll send in this request, post request, and it's gonna be called add slide. If it's set, we're gonna check for a couple things. First, we'll check in for slide what? Slide title. I don't think we need ID in this here. And then we'll use escape. What is this? Escape string. I think that's it. That's what we got. And we'll just escape it here. We'll say nice sport, but post. Oops. And it would be slide title. All right. Perfect. And what else do we have coming? Well, we have the image. All right. And that's just going to be a files type thing, right? And the first name will be, well, not the first name, the first key would be file. Then we'll put the name in there, and then we need the what? Image location. Let's just make sure that this says slide image there, and this one would be slide image location. I'm gonna put LOC here. Just gonna say on the second parameter, this is how we use this, TMP for temporary name. There we go. All right, so we're escaping those values there. I'm doing this fast because you already should know this. Let's just organize a little bit there. There we go. All right, if we have a mistake, we'll fix it. I love making mistakes, you know that. So we could make a little test here just in case. All right, we could say if empty what? Slide title. We don't want them to enter anything without the title. Or let's just put this little lines there and say empty what? What's the other one? Slide image. So we don't want to do anything if we don't have these values in there, period. All right, and we can just echo something out and say something like let's actually put a paragraph in there. I'm just gonna close it up, put a little class there, and make it BG danger. There we go. And here we can say this field cannot be empty. There we go. Perfect. All right, else then we'll process this. All right, hopefully you're following along. This is very easy. We have done similar things before. We'll use move uploaded. All right, and we'll use the slide image. This right there. We'll concatenate with, well, we'll use the upload directory. Concatenate it with the what? Slide image. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, on the next lecture we'll continue with this, and just to give a little hint, and you should know this by now, is that we're going to be making the query, make sure that we get those fields in there in the insert into slides. All right, so see you in the next lecture. If you want to go ahead and do it, and then on the next lecture we'll compare our code. Thank you so much, and have fun. I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.